Hey, what's up, miners? We'll do 2 farm updates. There's the dirt farm. We've got a few tomatoes growing in. Luckily, too much didn't get destroyed in all the floods we had here, which was crazy. The storms knocked over some of the sunflowers. Unfortunately, we've got some over there that are at the end of life, so we'll take those heads, get those seeds, make some new sunflowers. Serrano pepper is doing amazing. Oh my god, it's outgrown the box. There's so many peppers on it. And there's one nice thing with the rain. All of these little buds will turn into flowers, which will turn into peppers. And there's so many buds right now. So, a lot of those coming. Same with the jalapenos. And a lot of buds. Ooh, you're about ready. Yeah. What's up, little fellas? So those will be good. Maybe put those in some eggs. Here's our Anaheim chili peppers, which I can't find. Oh, there it is. Hello. I'll put you in eggs also. And they're doing really well too. So there's our big sunflower. It's taller than me, depending on the heels. Ba-dooch. And yeah, so we've got a lot of sunflower heads. And yeah, so that's our one farm. Let's go check on our electron farm. Oh, and unfortunately Panda's missing. He didn't come home for about 3 days, so we've been looking, and I think somebody snatched him, which sucks. He was a good kitty. So there's all kinds of people out there. Let's see. I made a video a couple days ago. I didn't feel like editing it. I just deleted it because I had my wallet on the table with IDs and stuff. So, not that there's a lot to steal, but so let's just check in. Here's Caspa 484. Yeah, I still don't think we're profitable, but we're beating luck, and this is all very low watt stuff. So, but yeah, averaging 40%. So, not bad. I have no faith in the project. We'll see. I just happen to have 2 little no watt ASICs. So, let's see. Oh, I think I have more of these pulled up outside. Yeah, we'll go outside. So, I put these back on Beam. I'm currently bouncing them between Beam and Vertcoin. I guess we could check that out. I guess there's some new people around, but shared this quite a few times. Whoops. So, yeah. So I use the arc tool, which you can see from my old videos dealing with arc. There's quite a few of them out. And oh no, looks like we've reset something here. I'm glad we checked. We'll have to fix that. Let's come down. Let's go over. Yeah. So. Arc OC, single card in Windows, you can set your core voltage and frequency. There's some funky lines. Hello, cheap camera. So that is nice. And oh, we lost our fan speed too. Okay, yeah, something goofy's going on there. I am testing this one. Is this one XM Reg? Yeah, XM Reg. Okay. I had switched one to SRB, so 3060's been doing rather well. 3060A hit a Monero block not too long ago. And then 3060A also hit a Raven block. That was a while back. That was last month's Raven block. Yeah. This month has been pretty well, so we'll talk about that. I did switch these over to Conflux. I have them pretty pulled down, not necessarily for efficiency, although it does maintain it more for the temperature outside, and this is one of my nice inside rigs. sounds. You can see we still have quite a bit of work to do. These aren't even on, and they're all contenders except for the little, where'd he go? There. The little tin 105. He's end of life. But we got the tin 850 and the 5700 test bench. So got both of those to get set up, and then various other endeavors, buying and reselling and tomfoolery. These have not changed. They have been steady on Monero. That's not true. I just lied. I did pull one off for Virus, I think for 2 days. There was a nice scenario with a pool. Yeah, so we can go, let's go to the garage for our unliberated friends. Ba-dum-tsh. And yeah. Let's see. So yeah, I've been testing hero miners. I've got pretty good ping out of their Dallas port. So unfortunately, one thing I don't like, it's not letting me load my old blocks, so I have to go off of payment history. But you can see here, these are, we could round up, but these are 400. Let's see. Actually, those are all about 400 watts a piece. So these would come in at about 500 per. I do run those at 5,000 memory, even on Raven. Once again, I do mine a little different than anyone that I know, actually. So do consider that with the things that I'm saying here. You don't just want to hop on solo and stay somewhere. You will most likely average out, save a few networks. So let's see, we'll start on the 9th, is when I started using this pool. So we got 1 block, 2 block. That's 2 blocks in the payout. So 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 blocks in a matter of 9 days. I think, do I still have? Yeah, solo pool is the other one I pull off of. Sometimes, yeah, that was on the 10th. So I think that was the 3060 block, if I'm not mistaken. So let's do some math, if I can make this stop shaking. And if you're here for good quality video, you're in the wrong place. So it's alright, so what did we come up with? Oh my goodness, I'm a knucklehead. My brain still isn't fully functioning. It's been a crazy stressful year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 7. So we got 7 Raven blocks in a matter of 10 days. And so we'll come over here, get our price. This is poolbay.io. I do highly recommend them. I'm not affiliated with them in any way. I've introduced them to a lot of people in the community, and they're pretty good. So let's check our price. Well, you know what? 24.70. Oh no. 24.77 per block times 7. Okay, so we got 17,000. And we're going to multiply that by the price. Oh no, it's very hard to do through a camera. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so in 10 days, on Tourings in low level 30 series, pulled in $280. Okay? So let's do the math on electricity. It's $280 in 10 days. We'll round up. So, where'd we go? Raven, yeah. So these come on and off. At base, there's about 2,000 watts between these 4, rounding up. And these come on, you know, they float around different networks. So I'm going to include these as though they're all on all 10 days, but they're not. So that's 1,000. That's 1,000 with 2. So we're right at 3,000 watts. I know it's not that, but we'll round up for the naysayers. Okay, so kilowatts, 3 times, I'm at 10 cents per kilowatt hour, 24 hours in a day. It's a nice calculation. $7 a day, overestimated. We're gonna do that over 10 days. Alright, it costs me $72 to make that $280. But mining is dead. There's $210 off of 4 little touring rigs and those. I do have other rigs that have hit other things in that time. What did we do? We snatched an ergo block. I think they were like $13, something like that. I think we're 1,600. Yeah, we're 1,600 conflux blocks in total. But I'm on a 24-hour test, so we're actually 26 hours in. And let's see. So these are also on the low memory, so I have them pulled down to negative 502, I think. I don't think I have them at 5,001 for conflux. So I think we've hit 22 blocks today. Is that right? Yeah, so this iteration we've hit 22 blocks, so let's do some math. So this is over 1 day's time. So we'll round that, it's actually been 26 hours, so let's round it down to 20 blocks. Times our block reward, which is 1.6. Okay, so we're gonna get about 32 conflux. Well, we got 32 conflux. So let's see our price from another party. Go back to Pool Bay. Okay, 23,0085 times 23,0085. Alright, so we need $7.36 today just on those two 3060s. Those run, let's go check actually. I think they run about 600 watts. Actually, it's a little over. I think software is 574, and I think it's closer to 5. We'll just see. Okay, so yeah, it's 600, so it's around 650, 680, something like that. We'll round up to 7, once again, for the naysayers. We'll do some extra padding. Oh my goodness. Ba-dum-bum. So, let's see, 0.7 kilowatt. Oh no, that's not right. 0.7 kilowatts times 2 times 10 cents per kilowatt hour at 24 hours is 336. So the conflux rig in there doubled its money. This is not my first go with conflux. It's one of the first algorithms I started to mine actually back in the day, and then I mined it through most of May, and you know, so yeah, so all of the Tourings are on Raven with that run, so if you like that, it's rather consistent. We got the FTW3s, they're doing a Ergo Novo. They did pick up a Nexa block and Ergo block during that time as well. Let's see, what else? I'm missing something on them. But they've been doing pretty well, and I love it. It's so pretty. Let's see, what are we doing today? Oh, 101. Whee! Let's take a look. Yeah, so same here. We're doing Ergo. These are probably going to switch over to Conflux since I just saw those results from 24 hours. We'll take a look at the hash rate and see how the price looks, although it looked pretty steady earlier. And let's see. I think that's what I wanted to cover. Yeah, I just wanted to give a quick update, trying to get back into doing some more stuff. But if you want to know, how to do this and There's a lot of videos on my channel about, well, I guess what was the first? GPU mining was never dead since the merge, seriously. I have been doing this since the merge. Like, I don't know. So it just gets annoying hearing that mining is dead. But you put a lot of study into these networks, you put a lot of study into ratios, probabilities, and being a little dynamic and not monolithic, you can do pretty well. I don't do anything tricky. I don't do any pre-mines. I don't do any, race to the beginning on a scam coin and, stock up on initial mining supply and join a sketch exchange and dump on. I know how to make money. I don't have to do this to be sketchy. So all that shit's just kind of ridiculous to me. But to each their own, for sure, for sure. But I stick with coins that have been out for a year or two. I don't like dealing with scams. Usually within the first couple years, you walk through all the wallet issues that are annoying, all that kind of stuff. And let people's, true colors shine. Because what they say and what they do often is very different things. So I look for people that do and say the same things. And that's been rather fruitful. So anyways, that's where we're at. I've been asked to do some zealous tuning for efficiency. I don't know if I'll do that. I've never mined it. And yeah, maybe. We'll see. I don't know. If that's of interest to you, let me know. Also on the CPU efficiency front, if you want to go back and look through my videos, you can see how to get a 7900 up to 180 hash per watt. So I guess I'm confused by seeing CPU tuning videos with 110 hash per watt random X, 130 hash per watt random X, and hearing that is abysmal. If those are your if you're shooting for efficiency and that is efficiency that you're getting, that's horrible. That's horrible. So check out, some tuning vids. CPU tuning is not really difficult. It's just a little more complex, but it once you kind of get some basic understanding of BIOS, it becomes no different than tuning, like an AMD GPU. So you just have a lot more voltages and a lot more frequencies, and the ability to limit lanes on multiple things that, we're not kind of used to probably from GPU mining. But, you can tune these CPUs. That's how I do this. I bought all this with yield. I buy groceries. I live off of the crypto. Or I should say it supplements. We buy our groceries and our gas and then any hardware that I want to do. So it is all available. It's all on my channel. You're welcome to it. And there's nothing wrong with pool mining. That's just a different game. So, but if you're pool mining, don't listen to the things I'm saying. They're not going to work for you. Whoops. So, yeah, I don't know where that cut, but if you're just doing pool mining, don't listen to this because it's not gonna make any sense, right? But if you want to hit 50% more blocks than you're supposed to, and get 50% more yield than you're supposed to, look around. I'm doing that on 2 networks, like right now, literally, Conflux and Caspa. So, pool mining is, I don't know, just look around, mining is not monolithic, but sponsors and such. So, all the best. If you want to know zealous CPU efficiency, let me know. If I don't get feedback on that, I don't think I'm going to do it. Generally try to go with what I'm doing or somebody needs help with. I don't want to put a bunch of filler crap from, networks requesting assistance and things. So, yeah, so that's it. That's Rambly. You knew where you came. And, hang on to your efficiencies. Beat those blocks. And hashtag get good. No leaks. No sponsors. Spreading the word. Happy hashing mining fam.